morning briefing show by Admirals. And I want to say thank you to Admirals that we can make this show every morning. And thanks to my lovely moderator in the back. And this is me, Markus Gabel. I'm happy to share my knowledge with you every morning. And let's see what we can do today. So, in my private opinion, the best news for this day, oh my gosh, is what you can realize at the moment. Yeah, I guess you can see it. I have my background back. I'm really happy. Thanks to Anna, thanks to Admirals. So you can see my Jedi Master Yoda. You can see my Mandalorian. Never take off your mask. And you can see my hourly class, which signalizes you that you be aware of your precious lifetime. And of course, the next one is stick to the rules all the time. Maninda, wonderful good morning. So, and this show and this morning show is streamed on YouTube as well. So if you are live on YouTube maybe, or maybe you watch the show later on YouTube, in the case you want to repeat it and you want to leave a comment, then there is a button on your right side. Then click on it. You'll never miss an episode of this morning briefing show. We would appreciate it a lot if you give us a like, thumb up, or if you say, no, it's not that what I expected, then thumb down. Mainly you get in action, and subscribe it. And if you want, you can get in touch with me directly by leaving a comment below this video. So this is the most important thing. You can ask whatever you want and ever is in your mind. So Don, wonderful good morning. So let's go to the charts. I'm so happy that I have my background back. Oh my gosh. So what's our topic for today? Let's see that I can see who is there this morning. I really appreciate it that so many people always follow the show. It's like talking to the world every morning. So feel free to leave your comment in Zoom or on YouTube as well. So we can talk about everything. I prepared a lot of things today, beside of the charts, of course. So our special topic for today is weaknesses a trader should avoid. You talked about a lot of the topic of strength, and today we want to talk about the weaknesses of a trader. Do you think you have weaknesses? So type in the chat box. Come on, we are family here. We are family. Type in the chat box on YouTube or on Zoom. What is your biggest weakness? It's completely anonymous here. I don't tell your name there. So type in, feel free. Do you have any weakness? What is your biggest weaknesses? So I can tell you. Yeah, it's a secret. Now come on, I share my secret with you. Yeah. My biggest weakness is that I love eating. So you see, you can ask me everything except my weight. So that's the point. I love to eat, and that costs a lot of effort to me to be disciplined not to eat stupid things in the evening. So usually I follow my special daily routine. It's 16 hours. So which means during 16 hours, I eat nothing. And between 8 hours, I can eat. So the first time I eat a day is at lunch. So between noon and 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. But I stop eating latest at 8 in the evening. But this is really hard if you are in office the whole day and you eat at 1 and then the rest of the afternoon nothing, and you come home at around, so like me at 7 or 8, then you're getting hungry. And sometimes it's really hard for me to be disciplined to make me a salad in the evening, or to make me my smoothie, for example. Sometimes I love to eat a bread and some meat on it or something else. That's my weakness. It's not that easy to follow my discipline there. So that's my problem in trade. Not in trading. In trading, I have maximum discipline, but this is my weakness. And this is what I am working for, actually, to be disciplined in every stage and every part of my life. So this is my big fight every day. So what's your weaknesses in your life? So I will be successful. Yeah, this is a kind of discipline. You need to state the rules. I understand that everyone has in place too much other people. Okay, wonderful. So that's our rules. You know, success is not a fantasy. It's a formula, and we have a incredible hit quote of almost 70%. Yeah, that's the rules. So, but a trend is needed. We need a young trend out of the correction, and then we await for changing of color of the balance candle, of course. So, and as always, we want to get in touch with you directly. So send an email to livetrading@admiralmarkets.com. And at the best, you can make a video on your phone, around about 1 minute, introduce yourself, who you are, where you come from, and what's your question. And today we have one lovely video from Thomas, and I will show you because he asked a very interesting question. That's my social channels you can follow if you want. Most I'm active on Twitter, and I have interesting news for you because we had yesterday a lovely meeting with Admirals, with my best team ever in the back, and we created new things for you to make sure that you really have the chance to become successful in trading. So let's see what it is. So now we get to the trades right now. Potato chips are my biggest weakness ever, Ian. I'm close to you. I don't buy that stuff because if I have it at home, I eat it every day. So I don't have alcohol at home. I don't have potato chips at home. So this is, it's fascinating. The way to the refrigerator is really close. Oh my gosh. So we are on the same stage. We are on the same page. We are fighting the same fight at the moment. So Australian dollar, Swiss franc, we are still actually a little bit in profit. The purple line means my soft stop, of course, and we speculating that the price will go back to the point of control. So actually there is no need to change something. Don't be in a hurry, don't rush, anything else like that. So wait for it. So if we will have a close above the purple line, which signalizes my soft stop, then I will trail my hard stop and we will have a really small loss. But then the trend is still valid and we can speculate that we get a new entry there. So let it run. Okay. Markets are really crazy at the moment. It's really tough and really rough time at the moment, but we fight it through. And I have really good news for you to come closer to you and to support you a little bit more. So this is Euro Australian dollar. So we had a loss. We open a trade again because with the big, we had a sharply decreased yesterday. The markets dropped down yesterday. In this case, the euro jumped up, and we opened a new trade there. But actually, markets are a little bit stronger again. So now you see, I have a close. You see, they make a little bit bigger. You can see the closer. So this is what I mean when I work with the soft stop. You see this candle, a previous candle from 3 to 7 my time, we had a close below the purple line, which means now I trail my hard stop above the low of that candle. And now you see directly in live how I work with my soft stop. And now I have a really small loss, but I make sure that I don't miss the next signal because the trend is still valid. Point of control is still above and nothing happened, but I must cut a loss. So if I realize I'm sitting actually in the wrong bus, then you have to leave it. At the next station, get out of the bus, yeah, and get to the right bus. So wait for the right bus, but please get out of the bus. Okay, it makes no sense to remain or to sit in the wrong bus until the end of the line. It makes no sense. And our big advantage in trading is, if you follow the show every morning, that we have rules. We have 4 rules. So check it. Is there a trend? Is there still a trend? Yes. Is it still a young trend? Yes. Check. If the correction were running deeper than 38, check. Yes. So did we have a balance candle? Yes. So what we have to wait for? Just for the next entry again. Yeah, we wait for the next balance candle and then we can do it again. Or maybe it's a better idea next time to open the trade a little bit higher, maybe to speculate in the trend to a breakout to the upper side. So just let's wait what happened. Actually, we have a high volume zone there. Price is struggling there. So wait for it. Okay. But never close your trade manually. Never do it. You cannot know what happens on the right side next. So wait for it. If you have a close, and this is the big benefit of working with Heikin-Ashi, because you always have spikes in Heikin-Ashi, which means you can trail your stop. So, and look at this one. You can see in Heikin-Ashi, there is a little bit that white line here. So the current price is higher than my stop. So actually I can suggest, or maybe I can speculate that the next candle will be a balance candle. So there is no need to go out manually. Trail the hard stop and let the market decide. If it will go lower, then you get out. If the price is going up, you're still in. Okay? Never, kind of discipline, never get out by manually. Okay? Never. Don't do it. And we will have to talk. I have a lot of topics in May, in the whole month May. I have a lot of topics on my plate to talk about, like handling fear and greed, something else. Yes, the bus is trolling us. Absolutely, Thomas. Yeah, sometimes your bus driver is kind of idiot. Sorry to say that. So Euro Swiss franc, yeah, we reached almost our first target, but not yet. The soft stop is in profit. Nothing happened. Don't do anything. Let the market decide. Finally, at the end, you reach the point of control. Yeah. So our FTSE, we have, that's the soft stop. We trailed the soft stop. It's fine. Yesterday, we had a big balance candle again, but you see the gray line. You can see the gray line there. Here is it. That's the current price. So therefore, I can see, okay, it's going up today a little bit. So there is no need to get in a hurry to do anything else. Yeah, just wait for it. So now, let me share something with you. You know, I think about a lot how I can help my lovely family here, trading family, to get better and better and better. So if I think about my own trading career in the past, one of the biggest challenges ever was that you don't have a contact person you can call or you can get in touch with him through the entire day. So, and I guess one of my benefits, or maybe a game changer, was that my mentor told me, you can call me every time. If you are struggling with trading, if you have any questions, send me an email or call me or whatever. So, luckily, we are living in the 21st century and we have really, really interesting chances. So I have a question to you for you today. And that's the poll of the day, by the way. And the question is, would you be interested in a live trading room all day long, where you can see me in the cam, where you can get in touch with me by a chat, where we can share, where you can see my screen all day long? And this is the question. Would you be interested in a live trading room all day long? So first answer is, yes, I would. Second answer is, what is that by the hack? Or maybe answer number three, not really. I don't care about that. I'm working for me, myself. I don't need that. So would you be interested in a live trading room all day long? So if you have time, but you have someone, you get in touch. So I can explain a little bit. What is it? It's a kind of live trading room. The cam is always on, like this camera. You can see me right now. You can see my screen. You can see my charts. And there is a chat. And you can get in touch with me by typing a note, or you can ask me whatever's in your mind. And if I have time, if I'm not in a coaching or another webinar, whatever, then I can see it maybe on the right side, and I can see, and you can wait for my answer. And of course, you can get in touch with me all day long. And maybe this could be really interesting and a little bit helpful. And what does it cost? What's the fees of that? Yeah, I was thinking about, and I thought around about $99 a month. But then I thought about, nah, come on, that's stupid. And yesterday we had a great meeting with Admirals. And I thought, you know what? I said to my guys, you know what? I have this mission, and I want to help my people to become successful. And I know a lot of people in Asia and Africa, whatever, don't have that money. And I decided, you want to know? Yeah, I decided to make it free of charge for you. Okay. So it's free of charge. And at the best, you can say thank you if you open a real account at Admirals, of course, and put some deposit and trade the same trades like me. So this is, oh, Anna, look at this one. We had 84%, they said, yes, I would. 8%, what is that? I explained right now. And 8%, not really. That's fine. So, but most of you are really interested on a live trading room. So, and I would suggest join the show tomorrow, and I show you tomorrow your live trading room all day long, from the morning until the evening, where you can see everything, almost everything I do in trading, and you can get in touch with me all day long. Stay tuned and keep the show tomorrow and watch it, and then you will see. Thanks for joining the poll. So what's on my plate today? On my plate is still euro, New Zealand dollar. This is what I told you yesterday. Told you. You see, we said we don't open a trade there right now, where the green arrow is. Why? I explained it yesterday. You see, there's a high volume, there's a big resist zone there by this high volume and the point of low there. You see, and the price were rejected exactly there. So what we should do right now, that's a really tough situation. The only way what we can do is to make a little bit more sure that the price will go up to the point of control. But actually, you see, this vertical line, this red line signalizes me, okay, there is not that much space that the price of point of control can switch to the lower side. So what could be a really good idea? A really good idea could be that we wait if we have this a really breakout above the last 0.2, then a setback like this one, then a setback to the point of low, and then we can do this one to go up. So, but actually, I must speculate that we were struggling the next days with this high volume zone. So we don't have to risk that, okay? We don't need to catch every pip. We want to have clear pictures. And finally, we know the price will go back to its normal valued price. There's just only one exception, one, that the point of control will change. Yeah. And I showed you with another currency that it happened like that. So there's a question. I'm really struggling with handling losses. What is the best way to deal with it? It's money management. Rasol, I have it on my plate in another session in May, and but the point is just a quick answer on that is be aware of your money management. As long as you are focused on money, you always will have these problems. So the key factor is money management. It's a kind of penguin factor. So, but I have a special topic for that, okay? But basically the key factor is money management. That's all. And forget the illusion to become rich tomorrow. Yeah. You have to accept the inevitable thing that you cannot become rich in a quick and fast way. We can become successful in trading, but not rich, not with a small account, which is less than $100,000. You cannot. And by the way, you need experience with that. That's why we do this show every morning. Okay. But I have more to say about that, but we need a little bit more time. So this is British euro, British pound. So we failed again. And you see, this is what I told you, cut the loss. And now you see the price is going down and down and down and down. So which means there is no more trading idea in euro, British pound. That's the benefit for cutting the loss. And this is by the question of Russell, for example, as long as you're focused on money, you deal with hope and illusions and regret and something else. Stop doing that. Stop it. Just focus on this picture in your mind. If you sit in the wrong bus, get out. Only stupid idiots will stay in the wrong bus. Why should you do that? That makes no sense. And in trading, you will fail with that. Okay? So, British pound, US dollar, you see, we don't open a trade. You know why? It's not really a clear and clean picture. Yeah. And the price is going up again. We failed again at the point of high. So you see the importance of prices. And we always deal with prices in trading. So actually, there is not really a trading idea. Maybe we can speculate that we can open a trade actually a little bit around there to speculate then that the price will go down here. But I suggest I would speculate that the point of control will move up, then the price will come down. Okay. On my watch list, here you see cut the loss. Yeah, it was a really, really small loss, really small loss. And you see the price is going up. And this is what you have to do. If you sit in the wrong bus, get out. It makes no sense to stay in the wrong bus. Because the big advantage in our trading style is nothing happened. It's still a trend. So check it. It's still a trend. Movement. See a little bit bigger correction. And now we are now we are in a correction again. So everything is fine. That is what I told you. Trail a soft stop and then at market decide. Small losses. We need to have small losses and big winners. It's better to make a second entry or a third entry than to hope, oh, hopefully it will change anytime. Yeah, it makes no sense. Only people without having rules and only traders without having a strategy are using to deal in that way, hoping that the price will change, trailing the stop far away. You know that sentence, I have to give the market more space. You know what? Stupid, this most stupid decision ever. I promise you, the market will have so much more space to go to work in the wrong direction like you wanted to go, then you have money on your account. Believe me. So therefore, stop it and wait for the next chance. I promise you, even today it's raining. but the next rainbow will come. I promise you. Why is it? You know, the heart of real trading, probabilities. And if you cannot work with guarantees, you have to work with probabilities. Yeah. And this is a protection, it's a guarantee. 70% of our rules, of our trades, will get in a winner zone. Okay. So just wait. So, and last one for today is New Zealand's Swiss franc. Just the price goes back again in the correction zone, and let's wait. That's on my watch list today, and you see today, no trading idea today. Not need to check the charts again today. So what you have to do today, enjoy your life. Spend time with the family, with your kids, with your friends, with yourself, reading a book, make meditation, something else, or do this. Do this one. Send me an email. And by the way, turn on now your speakers because we have a lovely questions. Turn on your speakers. And it's a German, of course, but I will translate it. Okay. Thanks to Thomas. And now listen to his question because a really interesting question.
Ja, hallo Markus. Ich bin's, Thomas aus Dortmund. Ich wollte mich ganz herzlich bedanken für deine Morning Briefing Show. Ich hoffe, das ist okay, dass ich das jetzt hier auf Deutsch spreche. Ja, also meine Frage ist natürlich, wie viele verschiedene Währungspaare oder Aktien sollte man mindestens handeln, um laut dem Gesetz der Wahrscheinlichkeit erfolgreich zu sein im Trading.
So I can translate it. Thanks, first of all, to Thomas for this lovely question. I translated. First of all, he said, thanks for making this morning show every morning. And his question was, with how many currencies or underlyings or instruments we should deal or we should trade to be aware and to make sure that we can hold on the law of probabilities. So how many currencies we should trail. And we should trade to make sure that we can follow the rules of probability. This is a absolutely great and a great question. And the answer is, look, what I have on my list here. First of all, the question is, you can follow as much as you want. Why is it? It's not a question of how many underlyings you will follow. It's a question if you can get any signal, which means if you go lower in a time frame, which means hourly chart or 5-minute chart, then you cannot follow a lot of underlyings at the same time. It's not possible because you will miss a lot of signals. So the higher you go into time frame, 4-hourly chart, weekly chart, daily chart, the more you can follow. Why is it? Yeah, the higher the time frame, the less signals you will get. And then you can make sure you don't miss a signal. So what's the key? The key is your own time management. So for example, if you're a part-time trader, which means you have a normal job from 7 to 4, or maybe you have to work in shifts like night shift or daily shift or something else, and you can follow the trades all day long, then it makes no sense to work in hourly chart, or maybe less than 4-hourly chart, or lower than hourly chart. It makes no sense because you will miss a lot of signals, and then the law of probability cannot work with you. Yeah. So if you are a day trader, maybe you are in retirement and maybe you have time or whatever, you don't have a job or something else, and you have time to follow the trades all day long, then have a lower list. So like this one on my private accounts, you see I have a small list like the main currencies, Aussie, Canadian, British pound, something like that, and the indices, of course. So it's a question, and this is the answer to your question. It's not how many you can follow, it's up to your time management. Yeah. The less time you have, the less currencies you can follow. Or you must go up in a time frame. If you are a normal worker or employee or something else, and you don't have time to check the charts every 5 minutes or every hourly chart, every hour, because you have to work. And by the way, this is a question of morality, by the way, because you get money from your boss, because you work for him. And it's not fair to spend your time during your job by watching the charts or watching the phone or something else. That's really bad seeds, because you betray your boss or your manager. That's not okay. You plant bad seeds, and you will realize and you will perceive sometimes that people will betray you. Because if you plant bad seeds, they will ripen up at any time, and you will be perceived that people will betray you. So if you are in job, if you are in your work, focus on your work. Maybe it's fine if you have a break and then you can check the charts, but not during your normal job. That's forbidden. If you say I couldn't be your coach, I forbid it. Yeah. So if you have time, if you have a break, then get your phone or your whatever you use and then check the charts. But if you don't have time, go up in the time frame, 4-hourly chart maybe, or daily chart. If you have more time, then you can lower. Yeah, that's the answer. Oh, by the way, if you have a day off, maybe you work 6 days and there is a day off, and then you think, oh, maybe today I can make day trading. You can do it, but then you have to sit in front of the screens from 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. Why? Yeah, you don't have a time management. Markets are open all day long, so you cannot miss a signal. To have dinner, to have lunch with your family, or to go out, no, it's not possible, because you will miss signals. So my suggestion is, if you are a normal worker, if you have your own business or whatever, and you have a day off, stop doing day trading. Don't do it. Unless you like it, you love it, and you can make sure that you don't miss a signal. Maybe you can check one chart, one market, Dow, DAX, Euro, whatever. Then it's fine. Then it's fine. But then make sure that you don't miss a signal through the rest of the day. Okay? If you want to do it, I would say, come on. We can become successful in the long run in higher time frames. If you have a day off, spend it with your kids, spend it with your friends, spend it with your wife. They will be so much grateful to you. No red and green candles can give you that back. Like love from your family, or happy eyes from your kiddies or your wife or whatever, or maybe take a book or meditate or something else. So this is the answer of your question, Thomas. I hope you are satisfied with this answer. So to wrap it again, yeah, it's not a question how many currencies you will follow. The question is, how much time do you have to make sure that you never miss a signal. Yeah. If you don't have that time, go up and you can increase the list of your charts. If you have more time to care about the charts, then decrease the list and go lower in your time frame. So as you can see, I'm working in 4-hourly chart because I have coachings, I have webinars, I have other things to do, and I cannot make day trading. Yeah, I can if I have time, but the question is if I want. Yeah, so and that's my question for that today. So, and this is, guys, the, how should I say, at the end, where is it? The weaknesses. And one of the biggest weaknesses as a trader is being impatient. You cannot wait until the candle is over or is closed. I did it so often in my time, in my trading career. Being impatient. Then what you should do, you must make day trading or scalping. Or if you are lazy, yeah, then you should go in long-term trading. And by the way, if you are an undisciplined person, get out of trading. Go bowling or wandering or hiking or climbing or whatever you do, but stop doing trading if you are undisciplined. Do you want to know what is your biggest weaknesses? I can give you the answer. Ask your wife, ask your girlfriend or both of them, whatever you have around. Ask your best friend. They will tell you about your biggest weaknesses. So, and one of the biggest weaknesses, I know a lot of traders having that, is impatient. So if you are impatient, it's hard to trade in 4-hourly chart. But this is just a kind of behavior, a habit, and you can train it. Yeah. And this is what we want to do there, to train it. Because again, guys, it's an illusion to think you can become successful in a short run with trading. You can become rich in a short run. It is not possible. It's an illusion. If it were that easy, we wouldn't have 80% of failed accounts. This is one of the reasons, because people are impatient. Yeah. So, and I hope you had a little bit benefit today. You learned a little bit about that. And tomorrow I come up with really, really good news. And I want to say again, thanks to Admirals, thanks to Anna, and thanks to every single of you. You shared your lifetime with me. Thanks a lot. I hope you had a little bit more information today and you will enjoy the rest of the day. Have courage and be kind, and give us a like on YouTube as well if you want. And always, may the force of the rules be with you. See you. Bye-bye.